Backstory can help readers get to know characters and their world on a deeper level, but a poorly incorporated backstory can ruin the flow of a story. So today, we're discussing how to reveal backstory in a natural and engaging way. Let's get started. Hey guys, Nour here and welcome back to my channel. For those visiting for the first time, hello! I'm the fantasy author of the novel Divinity Falling. Be sure to subscribe for awesome writing advice videos that will help you take your story to the next level. So, how do you reveal backstory in a way that doesn't feel forced? Number 1. Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell isn't just about showing how characters are feeling without outright naming the emotion. You could use this technique to reveal backstory through action, dialogue, and character interaction. For example, instead of saying she was a sad widow, you could show the character longingly looking at old photos of her deceased husband. This small action can reveal her backstory without you having to outright say she's a widow. Number 2. Character conversations. Having characters talk about their past experiences with other characters is another natural way to share their backstory with readers. We bond with people through conversations, and the same applies to characters. It's only natural for characters who are close to each other or getting to know one another to want to learn more about each other's pasts. Number 3. Flashbacks. This is another great way to reveal a character's backstory. You could easily transport your readers to a different time and place, letting them experience the backstory firsthand. But I do need to warn you, use flashbacks sparingly and make sure they are relevant to what's going on in the present story. Otherwise, your flashbacks will just distract readers from the main narrative. Number 4. Thought and reflection. You could also rely on a character's thoughts to give readers a peek into their past. This is most effective when you have a first-person narrative, where your main character reflects on their past experiences, regrets, or dreams. But don't just rely on a character's thoughts to reveal their backstory. This should only be done in small doses alongside all these other tips I'm sharing. Balance is key here. Number 5. Environmental clues. If you're writing something like a fantasy story, you could reveal a lot about that world and its backstory through environmental clues. For example, you could describe places that have historical significance, such as an abandoned temple where there are still signs of battle. These environmental clues can act like windows into the world's history. Number 6. Incorporate conflict and tension. A lot of times, backstory is revealed when characters face their challenges or confront their past. This can be when they're arguing with another character or simply dealing with something they're anxious about on their own. Number 7. Drip feed information. It's important to create backstory, but that doesn't mean you should reveal everything in an info dump. You want readers intrigued, not overwhelmed. So reveal little bits of information as the story goes on. This should be gradual. When it's the right time to reveal a piece of the puzzle, you'll share it with readers. Just don't share it all at once. And finally, number 8, trust your readers. Now that you've laid out all the clues and set the stage, leave the rest up to readers' interpretation. Readers are smart enough to pick up on the little details and connect the dots when it comes to figuring out the backstory. You don't need to spell everything out for them. If you do that, you'll just end up telling, not showing, which will annoy readers. So that's all I have for you today. I'd love to know, how do you reveal your characters' backstories? Let me know in the comments. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I put out writing advice videos every other Wednesday that will help you take your story to the next level. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media to see what I'm up to from day to day and to chat with me. And before we go, I just want to give a quick shout out to Sarah Frayne from my shout outs here over on Patreon, as well as all my amazing patrons. Thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate you. And remember, Nour for president!